Hi everybody, I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy, here for you today to talk about signs and synchronicities in the form of animals. So this is something that I work with a ton in my own life, that I share a lot with the people who come to see me for soul therapy, and just something that I really, really love. I love to connect with the animals. I love to connect with the signs and synchronicities in this world. And this morning, it's only, what time is it now? 9:45-ish, a little bit before. So far today, I have already seen 2 bald eagles. And I can't remember a time that ever in my life I've seen 2 bald eagles at one time. And for me, I work so closely with the animals as a form of signs and synchronicities here in this earth. So I wanted to talk about that and share with you guys a little bit about that, because I think that it's really helpful for you to use as a way of communicating with the universe, as a way of allowing God, the universe, source, the divine, whatever you call that, to communicate with you and to help guide you. So we have things happening around us all the time that are meant to help guide us, that are signs, that are meant to show us the way, that are meant to be a message about the path that we're on, or changes we might need to make, or things that we should do. Or a lot of times the signs and synchronicities really are just meant to be a support, like we're here for you, and you are totally loved and supported, and let yourself be held. So there's so many messages that come with these signs and synchronicities. But what stands out to me, because oh my gosh, this world is so magical, right? And I want to share with you guys just how magical this is, because I have these 2 bald eagles show up, and for me, I interpret bald eagles to be, they are a symbol of freedom for me, okay? They mean freedom. And what's really interesting is, if you guys were following me back around the new year, I always set an intention word for the new year. And for me this year, my intention was freedom. Freedom in every form. And I won't go too deeply into that, but in every area of my life, I was looking into freedom, or wanting to manifest freedom in my world. Freedom with, just freedom of time, freedom of money, freedom to be able to follow my soul and do the things that I feel compelled to do. And just, I wanted to be able to do that. And if you guys have ever set an intention word for yourself, I'm curious if you've had the same experience, because I always have this experience of when you ask for something from God, you get exactly that. So I have found that I've had some challenges connected with freedom this year, that I've really had to explore that. And does this feel free? Does this feel good for me? Does this connect for me? And or does this connect with my freedom? So I've gone through that whole process, right? And it's really forced that for me. And what's really amazing is, as we're working on the, getting toward a little bit closer to next year, as we're working through this time, I'm finding that things are becoming freer and freer for me. So I'm watching amazing things shift. I'm watching amazing opportunities starting to show up for me. Even in terms of having my divorce go through, all kinds of stuff that is happening for me that is connected with this word. But first I had to go through challenges connected with that, and I'm sure I'll have still some challenges connected with that as we continue out this year. But what was amazing to me is that I had these 2 eagles, and it really felt like this is that wink from God, right? This is that saying, like, I know that you're working on this, and understand that this is coming your way, and that you're doing good things, and just keep flowing with it, and just keep following what feels right. And so it was just such a powerful message for me, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And I share this because I want you guys to look for your own magic. Sharing the magic is one of my favorite things to do here in this world, to show people how to recognize the magic that exists for them all around us. And when we start looking for it, it's really incredible the ways that it shows up. And one of the ways that it shows up is through signs and synchronicities through animals. So animals that cross our path. Now, when I say an animal crossing your path, it doesn't have to be that you have to stop and an animal walks right in front of you. Absolutely, it can be that. But it can also be, in the form of all these pictures that just keep showing up, or somebody mentioning a particular animal, and just this animal in some way, shape, or form seems to show up in your life over and over and over again, right? And so it just shows up, and eventually it starts to feel like, wow, maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign for me. So for me, it might not have been the actual bald eagle showing up. It could have shown up in a picture on Facebook, or somebody could have been talking about the bald eagle that they sighted. I know for me, grasshoppers have come up a lot. I've had a lot of grasshoppers actually physically show up for me, and I've had a lot of clients come in and talk about the grasshoppers that have shown up for them, right? So this is another way that this can be brought into our own lives, is through people mentioning it to us. Carmen is talking about the bat. She put the bat emoji, and I remember seeing your post that you had a bat in your house. Absolutely, that is a sign. That is an animal showing up for you. So it can be the actual animal showing up. It can be an animal that's showing up for you in other ways. So you want to just pay attention. Does it feel like a sign? Because if it feels like a sign, it probably is a sign. And so what do I do with that then afterwards, right? So maybe I'm outside and I'm walking along and I see a bald eagle. What do I do with that? What the heck does that mean? And what I would say to you is, it means whatever it means to you, okay? Because your angels, your guides, the universe, the divine, God will put things on your path from your frame of reference. So, Carmen, what does a bat mean to you? What does a bald eagle mean to me? And how do I interpret that? So that's always where you want to start is, okay, so what does this animal mean to me? What does this represent to me? How does this connect for me? And that's where I always want you to start. In fact, if you ever message me and you say, I had this sign show up for me, and can you tell me what it means? I'm first and foremost always going to ask you what you think it means, because that's always going to be the best answer, no matter what. Before you look it up, before you ask somebody else, ask yourself. You have all the answers within you. So that's the first step. And then once you have some sense of that, then you can, maybe ask other people that connect with signs and synchronicities, and what does it mean to them, and take from that what connects for you. And you can also look up, bald eagle as a spirit animal, or bald eagle as a sign or a symbol. And you can take a look at that. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for watching. I see you guys watching. Sorry, I'm just focused, so I'm not saying hi to all of you, but hi guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you say hi. I see you all on here. And so then you can go and you can look it up, and normally that will result in kind of a long, several paragraphs of description of what this potential animal could mean in your life. Or you could look at a book. I have a spirit animal book that I really love to rely on, that I always love to come to when I'm not sure what the answer is myself, or when I want to build upon the answer that I'm working on for myself. So you can get books, you can look it up online, and then what you want to do is tease out the messages that feel right and best for you. So if you're not sure if you're getting animal signs and synchronicities, set the intention to get those. Ask God to bring you those. Ask to be shown the way through the animals, especially if you connect with animals, and watch them show up for you. And then your job is to just start to interpret them, is to start to take those, interpret the message, and receive the messages, right? Because the language that we use with the universe is through symbols. That's the language that they use with us. So when we can develop a symbol base, a language with the universe, then we can begin to get even more powerful messages with that. So I have all kinds of, like I said, the bald eagles mean something for me personally, and all kinds of different animals mean different things for me. So, God knows to put them on my path, and I'll get the message, So when you start to work on just developing this symbol base, and start to work on understanding the things that are showing up for you, I feel like your guides, your angels, the universe gets really, really excited, and they send more your way. So set that intention and watch for the magic. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Please, if you love this video, make sure you like, comment, share it, tag a friend below if you think that would resonate for them. It always helps me to get my videos where they need to go. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Take care.